Grand Rising. It's your favorite gotcha girl, or least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of karma you fall. Here today with a special reading inspired by my dreams, which I don't often dream of celebrities at all. And if I do dream of celebrities, you think it would at least be somebody that I was like interested in, one of my YouTubers that I have a crush on or something like that. People that I've never dreamt about before. I don't know why I wasn't consciously thinking about them. But we've got 3 different piles. I picked 3 oracle cards for the 3 piles. Pile 1 is going to be Madonna. Pile 2 is going to be Samuel L. Jackson. And pile 3 is going to be Eddie Murphy. I dreamt of Madonna on August 14th of this year. It was a Thursday. And I am going to read what I dreamt. I don't know if you can make heads or tails of it, if there's any dream interpreters out there, but here we go. Joseph, give me a clue. And look, you know what I mean? It's really choppy. It's what I remember when I wake up. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. So I was in this place and I was getting makeup done by a man named Ezra, recommended by a friend. And these are, again, I had a question mark because I wasn't sure. These are just the feelings that I have when I wake up, right? So it was maybe a friend, or it felt like someone that I knew in the dream state. Ezra and I hit it off. I had accidentally kept his phone. I don't know why I was using his phone. I think I was putting my number in it or something in there, and then somehow we got rushed apart, and then I checked my pockets and I still have his phone. So I had accidentally kept his phone and was trying to dig it out of my pocket when I awoke, right? I don't recall other things that happened in the dream. I do recall the floor of his makeup shop or beauty shop or hair shop or whatever it was. The floor of the business, which felt like an apartment. There were many, I don't know if I could, hypodermic needles. And then I wrote, junkie, question mark? And then I fell back to sleep and I went to see Madonna this time. And she had a younger girlfriend, a spiritual girlfriend, kind of an emo looking / goth looking type lady, nice enough in personality, but you know what I mean? I went to see Madonna in this very humble home, considering she's a material girl. That's what I wrote. She offered me a drink. I asked her what it was. I asked her like twice, and it was like every time she would tell me, I couldn't hear her. It was very faint, and she was mumbling something about. Well, make a long story short, I had to ask her 3 times. And at the 3rd time, I heard snaky hips. Snaky hips. So I was like, is that a thing? I watched, I'm not a drinker. Got Irish people in my family, but them Irish drinking genes, they did not pass on down. They did not. And then I watched some inebriated people try to dance and fall down. I had the bartender, and I'd only had 1 drink, but I did feel a little tipsy, loopy, but I still felt with it, you know what I mean? Tipsy, loopy, whatever. But anyway, I only had 1 drink, and the bartender told me I didn't need to drink anymore. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I found a stack of money under a false floorboard in Madonna's apartment. I just wanted enough for a pack of cigarettes, so I took some bills off the top. I think maybe it was like 2 20s and some singles. I took it, and then I felt bad, and I was worried that someone would notice that I took it. And then I woke up before I could spend it, and right before I woke up, Madonna was retiring. She was going to bed with her girlfriend, and then I just woke up. I don't know, but do what you will with that. But I did look up snaky hips. There's not a snaky hips, but I said, is there a drink called snaky hips? There is a drink called the Snake Hips Swizzle. I'm telling me I don't have prophetic dreams. There is a drink called the Snake Hip Swizzle. It was created by, he's no longer a bartender at this place, but it's a bar in New York City, which I'm not that far away from, y'all, at a bar called Death and Company. Of all the bars in all the world, Death and Company. This energy of death, both in my tarot cards, both in my dreams, is there. So it's in New York City. It's approximately 2 hours and 5 minutes away by train, 1 hour and 27 minutes by car, 4 hours and 19 minutes by bike, and it's a 16-hour walk. If I start today, I can be there tomorrow. But it's Sunday. I don't know if they're open on Sunday. So anyway, that was my Madonna dream. Do what you will with that. But in the dream, Madonna was very, not standoffish, not rude. She was just very different from the way that, you know what I mean, that her public persona is. I don't know how you feel about Madonna, but in her public persona, I feel, you know, she's every bit of the Leo that she is. And I had this dream 2 days before her 67th birthday. Her birthday, I find out, is August 16th, my younger sister's birthday. I did look up real quick, a little side note here. I was trying to figure out what was the connection between these three. You know what I mean? Have they ever been and worked together on a project? We know Samuel L. Jackson and Eddie Murphy worked together in Coming to America, and they probably, you know what I mean, met in passing, and I don't know what goes on in Hollywood. But Madonna, no, I couldn't connect her. She is a Leo. Like I said, August 16th, 1958 is her birthday. Oh, before I forget, your number for this pile is the 11. Why? Because when you add up 8/16/1958, you get 38, which adds up to 11, right? Or reduce, however they say. Reduces, adds up, whatever. It's 11. It's a master number. My birthday is May 11th. The synchronicities are synchronizing. I can't quite put it all together yet, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. So anyway, yeah, number 11 is specific. So if you see that, 11, 111, 11, 11, your team's trying to talk to you. Get with them. I don't know, figure out. But anyway, in the dream, Madonna's personality was, like I said, not standoffish and not rude. She was just different. She was much more subdued. She was much less a Leo. You know what I mean? It wasn't all like, hey, look at me, look at me. I'm out here doing this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, number 11. I looked up, even though, you know what I mean, that's her, that's what her birthday adds up to. That would be like a life path number 11. People with life path number 11s are usually considered old souls. They have high intuition, sensitivity, spiritual insight, and they have a capacity for inspiring others. They also have a hard time fitting in. And then I looked up, I was like, well, what are some of the scandals? You know what I mean? Like, maybe there's something there. With Madonna, there's just way too many. She's upset everybody. Because she's the type of woman, we know who Madonna is. She's going to say what she want to say, do what she want to do, play how she want to play. She's like an Addams Family member. I don't care. You know what I mean? And she lives for, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now. But, you know, to that, oh my God, did you see what she's done now? From, I thought maybe there might be some LGBTQ something. Maybe that was because, you know, Eddie Murphy had picked up that trans person one time. And Madonna's, you know, Madonna's Madonna. She's always a very asexual person. And she's just straightforward about it. And she is, as far as I'm concerned, she's really like the divine feminine. I don't know if she's growing gracefully like Cher did. To me, Cher is wonderful. Even though she may have gotten some work, Cher, it's like she's still, I don't know, she didn't go overboard with the work. And it's like, she's not out there, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to, because I do, at my core, I don't feel one way positively or negatively about Madonna either way. Madonna. I mean, the name Madonna, that's a Virgin Mary. But anyway, she upset the Catholic Church, whatever. So anyway, let's get right into this because, oh my gosh, I hope I can upload this. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to let it rock. With Madonna, the cards that came out was Strength, Black Horse first, the Dark Horse. So you want to play with magic? Even though that's Katy Perry. Anyway, Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. The next one that came out is Courage. Courage, Madonna Pyle. You are safe. Fear is an illusion, right? What do they say it stands for? False evidence appearing real. Everything in this matrix, they're trying to make you think that it's real. It's not. Courage. She's had courage. Like I said, she don't care who she upsets. I think they excommunicated her from the Catholic Church, right? But that's man-made religion. Again, I'm going to upset some Catholics with this, but y'all have never worshipped God and Jesus. You worship Virgin Mary. Why do I need any intercession from this man who makes mistakes just like I do, probably even more? Because we don't need to go into what all the Catholic priests been doing to the altar boys, right? And the ones who aren't on that end, they'll go do something with a nun. Like, just get married, y'all. Just get. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I just caused bodily harm to somebody, but all I gotta do is go tell this man who just got finished doing his dirty dirt. Oh yes, I did this and I did that and I did that, and then what does he tell you? Go do 50 Hail Marys and move on with your life. You could have just seriously caused harm to someone, maybe even stolen their entire life force, and all I gotta do is 50 Hail Marys, Holy Mother Mary, full of grace and blah 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 blah. But you just told me that Jesus is the only one that can forgive me. Jesus and God are the only ones that can forgive me. And Jesus himself was, as you write him in the book, he was always saying, look, I'm not God. My dad is the big boss. You really wanted to talk to him. I just can't get down with that, y'all. Religion itself really upsets me. Religion itself really upsets me. Funny how that can happen. Most people who grew up in religious households are now atheists. All right, so last is delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in the simple things and always expect the best. And the succession of the cards, it starts out a dark and dark, stormy horse. You're going to need strength for whatever is coming. That's all right. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got it. You have got it. All you need is the belief in yourself. Then you got courage. You got courage. You're safe. And you see how it's a white horse now. It went from a dark horse to a white horse. It's almost like maybe this wasn't a black horse to begin with. Maybe this was a white horse that got dirty going through all the darkness. You had the strength to fight the darkness off, though. And look, we had the courage. We did what we had to do. Now we're shining white and pure again. And it's going to lead to delight, a little fairy rocking horse type thing. Okay, it's not a rocking horse. A rocking horse fly, like Alice in Wonderland. But again, take what you will with that, team. Madonna Pyle, you got the strength. Get the darkness off of you. Have the courage to believe in have the courage to go up against the whole Catholic religion if you have to. And I'm just saying that as a metaphor. I don't literally mean that, okay? I don't literally mean that. I'm gonna leave the Catholics alone now. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. All I'm saying is, why y'all the only ones that be getting possessed? I'm just saying. I've said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it, because, like, to me, maybe once or twice it's happened, but, like, I don't never see no Buddhists needing an exorcism. They don't what? You gonna get mad at the truth? Yeah, they gonna get mad at the truth. All right, now I'm really gonna leave y'all alone. So, that was Madonna's pile. You got stuff coming because of your strength, your courage. You're fighting the darkness. It is what it is. Just, you're gonna have delight. Delight is coming. All right, Madonna's pile. I hope that was helpful. And now we're gonna move on to pile number 2, which is Samuel L. Jackson's pile. I'm using the Urban Crow Oracle for his pile. Now, Samuel L. Jackson was born 12/21/1948, which equals 28, which reduces to a 10. People who are life path 10s, leadership, independence, innovation, new beginnings. And being on December 21st, that's not just a mirrored number, but it's also a would make him a Sagittarius. Well, actually on the cusp right there, because it's going from Sag season to Capricorn season, right on the cusp. So he's probably got traits of both signs. But so he's a Sagittarius. We got us a Leo and a Sag so far. Okay. Both fire signs. Interesting. Like I said, one of them shares a birthday with one of my siblings. The synchronicities are synchronizing. These Aries, these Leos, and these Sagittarius thought they would be the death of me, but oh my, how the tables have turned. Oh my, how the tables have turned. So anyway, Life Path 10, they have leaderships, they're independent, innovation, new beginnings. I also want to mention that I believe Samuel L. Jackson had a drug addiction, right? Before he became, got in the spotlight, he cleaned himself up and he made something of himself. Maybe that's something for you, pile 2. It's not too late. No matter how dirty you think you are, you can wash yourself off again and start anew. How bad do you want it? That's all that matters. And I pulled twice because the same cards that I had yesterday had come out. What came out was luck, curiosity, and growth. I was like, Spirit, I don't want these cards. So I put them back in and shuffled again. And you know what the hell came out again? Trickery, growth, and curiosity. So maybe I should have just kept the luck. Because I don't know. But trickery, growth, and curiosity came out again. So Spirit is like, look, we definitely talking about curiosity and growth. And speaking of the growth. And let me just point out that, I don't feel like I dreamt of Samuel L. Jackson. Whereas Madonna was actually, I think, in my brain, supposed to be the Madonna. This guy wasn't actually supposed to be Samuel L. Jackson. He just looked like Samuel L. Jackson. But I wrote that. So anyway, I dreamed about him on Madonna's birthday, 8/16/2025. So I'm going to read the whole dream state that I remember. But yeah, I need me a dream interpreter bad. So anyway, on Saturday, August 16th, which is Madonna's birthday, my younger sister's birthday as well, I dreamt of getting ready to visit grandparents that weren't mine. We must have took a long time getting ready. I do remember I just couldn't get out of the house. It's like every time I was ready, nope, I got to go back for this. Oh, nope, now I got a stain on my shirt. I got to go change it. Oh, now I got to... So we must have took so long getting ready that they got to us before we could even leave the house. More occurred, but I don't recall. Oh, and there was a pigeon in my dream. A pigeon, like a black pigeon or a really dark gray pigeon, died. It was wearing a false head. It looked like it had a seagull head. Took the seagull head off and it's a pigeon. And I was putting on black rose earrings. I don't know what my brain does. while I'm down sleeping, astral traveling and whatnot. So then I fell back to sleep, and there was a group of people who tried to revert me back to Christianity. No, babies, you can keep your false God. I know who's the true. And so does he. He know who the real ones are. That's why I'm still doing so well. For somebody who's worshiping demons, I'm doing real well. I know that's what my family be talking about. Oh, she's demonic. Okay, so then why if y'all are so holy and you know the one real true God, why is he allowing all this to happen to you? If I'm the evil one, why is he allowing it to happen to you? I'm the one over here in between homes in the shelter for 3 years with a happy ass attitude, as happy as I could be, unbothered by all your bullshit. This would have ended them. This would have been the end of they all would have quit. Y'all would have quit long before now, but that's neither here nor there, fam. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that a lot, guys. I'm gonna do that a lot. Just kind of go off on a little tangent, but we'll be right back. Right, so people try to get me to revert back to Christianity. I don't think so. I wrote F no, never going back. I also went to a pharmacy with this Samuel L. Jackson lookalike. Because there was another passenger that I don't even remember if it was a male or a female. We parked behind the cement divider because it was kind of like the shelter, like you had to be in at a certain time and we were going out after hours. We're just going to the pharmacy. I don't even know what we're going to the pharmacy for, but he parked behind this big cement divider to try to hide the car in case, anybody, but still nurses and workers from the place ran into us. And the Samuel L. Jackson lookalike did something that I don't imagine Samuel L. Jackson would ever do. He showed some damn fear, like, oh my God, no, we're gonna get kicked out, blah, 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 blah. But nope, the head nurse just walked up. She was like, what are you guys doing here? We said whatever we were at the pharmacy for, and we were going right back. She was like, you guys are fine. You can still come back. And then other details are faded. That was it, you guys. That was friggin' it. Now I'm gonna have to read out the book for this crow because I really don't know what y'all trying to say about my dream was about trickery, curiosity, and growth. I don't know, y'all. This is new to me too. So it says crows are known for stealing another bird's stash and then hiding it, covering it up with leaves to throw off its tracks. Trickery brings to your attention that someone may be trying to deceive you. And I know, again, so many people in my energy, they're going to keep throwing up these false twin flames and these fake practitioners or these dark practitioners who are going to pretend to be on my side. And I know that mofo is still throwing. Why ain't that Babalawo gone? Or Risha's? He shouldn't have no power left. He has misused and abused it. All of them. All of them should be long gone. I just want you to know, Ops, I'm always voting for you to be gone, okay? That's always my vote. When we meet in spiritual court every night, and I'm on the jury, be glad I'm not the judge, because y'all all would have been burning in the lake of fire many moons ago, a few years ago, as soon as I found out what y'all was doing to me. So anyway, yeah, someone might be trying to trick y'all. Beware. Use your intuition. Use your leadership skills. Use your own brain. Use your own ideas. All right? Don't be swayed by other people's BS. Don't let them trick you. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes, from the innocent trickery to get someone out of the house so a birthday party can be prepared, to an employer using their position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion that will never materialize. Watch out for them tricksters, y'all. This card may also indicate your situation could benefit from allowing some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the sake of the greater good may be warranted. And I can remember talking to a Christian before she left here, fake-ass Christian. I remember talking to her about how God doesn't lie. Maybe he himself doesn't lie, but he allows his messengers to lie, because in this world, sometimes you need to tell some lies. It just is what it is. Yeah, he still hates a lying tongue, and for the most part, I hate to do it, but He'll let you lie to Satan's workers all day long. You got to trick the tricksters. Sometimes that's what you got to do. And they all sitting up there, all my ops, and oh, she tricked us. Look, I didn't even know. I didn't even know until rather recently, okay? Y'all hid all this shit from me. But like I said, best believe I will find out. I will find out. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to find the hell out what you've been up to. And then my intuition just gets stronger every day. So it's like, know who they think they trying to fool. All right. So then we got curiosity. Curiosity. Get curious. Wonder. Start asking questions. Why does this person always want to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm doing it with, what my plans are for the future, how my family is, what they're doing, how what's their plan for the... Bitch, like, you making me think some things. You making me think some things. So then it says curiosity. An open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you're brave enough to explore. Curiosity asks that you open doors, look inside, analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. And I just say I do my research, I do my due diligence, ask her questions. Always ask the questions. The possibilities are vaster that you are, it says that, but they mean than. The possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. So maybe let's take our emotions out of it, and this is telling us to be a little analytical and logical with the situation. All right? Take your time with it. And just in the last card is growth. So, I mean, come on, we're growing. We are growing. 23, growth. Crows become more vocal and aggressive when it's time for the young ones to learn how to fly. It's a pivotal moment in the young bird's life, and once the lesson has been mastered, the world becomes so much greater. You too may be at a crucial moment, and the lesson may be difficult at first, but once you understand it, a new world will open to you. And I'm in the middle of this. I feel like I have awakening or an ascension like every night, you guys. This journey, this is it's been some mess, but I'm still going through it. I'm still working. I'm still growing, learning how to fly, and I'm ready to fly. Far, far, dear God, please make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Yeah, please do that. So, again, that's your pile, Samuel L. Jackson. There's probably somebody trying to trick you. Remain curious. Ask those questions. Why are you so? Question the tricksters. They don't like questions. Anybody who's not on the up and up hates questions. They hate to be questioned. And they make some dumbass rules for you to be following. I was just on YouTube yesterday, and I seen this reel, and it was like, this lady's like, can you help me do my real hair? You know, she's like, my church doesn't allow extensions or fake weave or other people's hair to be put on your hair, and for different spiritual reasons, I can see that, but for a cult to come out and tell you that those are the type of rules I don't like. I hate putting everybody in a damn box. Let everybody be who they want to be. I was just talking to my daughter this last night, and I think I heard my younger daughter ask her older sister, does this look okay? And if there's one thing I've always tried to instill in my kids, it's like, don't give a flying fudge about what nobody else says. It's your life. If you want to wear orange Day-Glow pants and some bright red sneakers and this electric blue vest and a green shirt, you want to look like, if that's what floats your boat and makes you happy, then you go out there and you wear it proudly and fudge what anybody else says. If your stuff is a little wrinkled sometimes, oh well, Oh well. Life is wrinkled. It's messy. I wish people would just start accepting each other for who we are. Let us be ourselves. Let us grow. Hate everybody put it in a box. What are you? I'm fed the fuck up is what I am. I'm tired of things being the way that they have been is what I am. That's all there is to it. So Samuel L. Jackson Group, watch out for those tricksters. You probably got plenty of them in your energy. Remain curious. Do your due diligence. Find your research. Less emotional, more logical, and grow. Keep growing. Keep growing. Yeah, they're going to try to clip your wings, but don't let them. Fly far. Fly far. All right? And that was you, pile 2. And last, but certainly not least, is our pile 3 with Eddie Murphy. And when did I dream of him? I think it was on the 20th. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, first of all, Eddie Murphy was born April 3rd, 1961. That makes him an Aries. That's really the only complete connection that I could find between these three. They're all fire signs. Maybe fire is something significant. If you work with the elements, maybe Spirit's trying to tell you that fire would be an excellent element to work with right now. My inner pyro is like... So yes, April 3rd, 1961, which adds to 24, which reduces to 6. And life path 6s are associated with being natural caregivers, healers, caretakers who prioritize the well-being of their family and their community. So that's your number 6 for pile number 3. All right, double confirmation if you happen to be a life path 6 yourself, or you were born in those years, the year 1961 or April 3rd, or maybe you're just an Aries. Whatever. Find your synchronicities. You know better than I. And the cards. Oh wait, let me read the dream. Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Many dream cycles. I boarded a school bus, waved to a girl I didn't recognize, who again was a white girl with emo goth vibes. She didn't look exactly like the girl that Madonna was dating, but had the same kind of energy there. I dated Eddie Murphy, and he gave me a bracelet. I think he gave me, so I wasn't sure. I said he gave me a bracelet, I think, maybe a ring. It was jewelry of some sort, okay? I was grateful. Another scene had an Asian woman and 2 attendants in modest clothing and no makeup. I recall thinking that she was very beautiful, naturally beautiful. She wore like a caftan tunic, dress-like garment, a Jesus robe, if you will. It was tan colored, simple yet practical and comfy, I imagine. And she just had this very earthy, ethereal, like, nothing bothers me. It was a very calming energy. It was a very peaceful energy. I appreciated that energy. And just so y'all know, any men out there, I'm really not the type of girl who likes jewelry. Sometimes, occasionally, you'll see me wearing my rings, or if I have a nice necklace that, accentuates or goes with what I'm wearing. But for the most part, I stay away from jewelry. Matter of fact, I call rings finger prisons. I call rings finger prisons. Like, I'm just probably going to lose it. So anybody who's looking to impress Keisha, you can take me to a bookstore. You can take me to the bookstore. You want to turn me on? Buy me a whole stack of books. Buy me all Dean Koontz's latest works, and you can have whatever you want, sir. So I'm a bit of a sapiosexual, okay? But anyway, so what we have with Eddie Murphy's pile, etheric cords. So there's somebody that could be attached to you, not in the best way either. Cut those cords. Whoever it is you believe in, even if it's just yourself, cut some cords, because they're real. All right, you got some energetic ties with somebody that probably doesn't have the best intentions for you. Oh my Lord, I gotta hurry this up. I don't think I have too much more space. Number 27. All right. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go, pile 3. Eddie Murphy pile, you gotta let go. You gotta let it go. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there's also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. So yeah, there's something attached to you that you don't want it to be. You don't want it to be attached to you. Spirit saying, cleanse yourself. If you don't think you can cleanse yourself properly, find someone to help you do it. A trusted practitioner of white magic. Not somebody who's gonna attach more demons to you. Then we got Queen Ya Acentua. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. We are leveling up, y'all. She was a mother, a farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. She holds the Regent's Craw, or life force energy. She's telling you to raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. 1 for all and all for one and 3 for 5. That was a Cosby Show, if y'all don't know. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. It's time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You've prepared for this, Group 3, Eddie Murphy Group. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth, which we had in the last pile too. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you to level up? Connect to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization. That's a great start. Her declaration for you, divine timing is on my side. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. I want to watch that movie Fallen. I haven't watched it in a few minutes. Who was the demon in there? Azazel? Anyway, then last but not least, Atete, worthiness. Worthiness. She's the great goddess of Ethiopia, the Oromo people of Ethiopia. So she's telling you guys to stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving, and the parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. The Creator loves you unconditionally. I matter. Why do you matter? Because the Lord put you here. He doesn't make garbage, okay? We come down here, the world tells us that if we don't do this, and we don't make this much, and we're not this funny, and we're not this beautiful, and we're not this, and we're not, then we're not worth shit. No, we're worth everything just because. Just because. Just because. Shoot. I'm tired, humans. I'm tired. This Earth Angel is exhausted. You guys are exhausting. Just love one another. Get the hell along. Appreciate one another. Help one another. It's not that hard. It really isn't. It really isn't. Overcomplicate everything. Humans. Freaking humans. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what we got, and I gotta cut it short because I'm about to run out of video space here. But I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. I'll see you again when I have another message. Okay.